Plymouth, Luke Pollard here. I'm running for re-election as your Member of Parliament. I'm at Jigsaw Gardens, just opposite Drake Circus, where the Extinction Rebellion march will soon start. As a Shadow Environment Minister, I talk about the climate emergency in Parliament each and every week when I was the MP there, and it's so important that we do. The Tories want this election to be about Brexit, but it's about so much more. And one of the most pressing challenges we have as a planet, as a country and as a city is the climate emergency. Being on this garden here, right next to two busy roads, you can smell the diesel in the air. We're pumping out far too much carbon as a city and as a country, and we need to stop that. I'm supporting Labour's policy of hitting net zero by 2030, but I want some of our sectors to go further than that, hitting net zero by 2025, giving us carbon headroom that enables us to support those industries that will take a wee bit longer to decarbonise. But we need to go faster than the government is suggesting. 2050 for their net zero target is far too far away. I'll be 70 by the time that happens. I've already got grey hair. I don't want to be an old man by the time we hit net zero. And our kids can't afford that slow pedestrian timetable either. That's why I want to see urgent action to decarbonise our economy now. Labour set that out with our support for a Green New Deal, a green industrial revolution that will make sure that we're decarbonising our transport, getting rid of diesel and petrol engines, taking action on carbon use in homes, lowering fuel bills by making sure that each of our homes has been retrofitted with clean green technologies, lowering fuel bills and cutting carbon emissions. And then we must make sure that we're looking at the ways that we work, travel and consume to cut our carbon. And that can't include simply offshoring our carbon to developing nations to have the carbon that they spend creating goods for us to consume here in the UK. We need to make sure that climate justice and social justice goes hand in hand. That's why Labour is standing on a position of net zero by 2030 and a green industrial revolution. There's a lot at stake in this general election, and as a Shadow Environment Minister, as one of the first MPs to call for the declaration of a climate emergency in Westminster, I'm standing for re-election on a ticket of urgent and swift, bold action on the climate emergency. Frankly, our planet can't wait for the Tories to realise the state of the emergency that we're in. We need a real change. That's on the ballot paper at this election. Thanks so much, Plymouth. See you soon.